Alright, so you asked me to take a video just walking around where I am. We're just leaving my apartment, which is in this building, this beautiful temple right next to us. You'll see more people today have masks on because today the pollution spiked, and so it's the air is unhealthy today. When we were in Shanghai, not a lot of people were wearing masks even when the air pollution was really high. It's kind of surprising to me how fast the air pollution can change. When we got to Shanghai, the air pollution was terrible, and then it cleared up after a couple days. Like, just I guess when the wind is higher on a given day, it can just blow the air pollution away, but if the wind is low, then it spikes like overnight. So that's what happened today. Wind is lower today, and so it's quite polluted here in Taipei, Taiwan. And yeah, but in Shanghai, people just went about their day without masks. Here we're seeing a lot higher mask rate, which is good because it filters out the pollutants. Yeah, but we're in a nice neighborhood of the city. I'm not sure if it's like a financial district or what. Hello, here with my mask. Here's Marisa. The first couple know that masks like filtered out air pollution effectively, so I was pretty glad when I found that out, because in Shanghai, I mean, it was bad. So it's definitely freeing to be able to put these on and move around more normally. It's pretty hot here. Taiwan is close to like the tropical region. Oh, it probably is just straight up tropical, but it's like, you know, fairly south. So it's like hot and humid, not quite as bad as, you know, Thailand and Vietnam in terms of humidity, but it's warm. You know, it's above what's comfortable, but not like, oh, I don't even want to go outside. It's like, it's just hot. Yeah, lots of masks. I mean, the last couple days we've seen basically no masks, but today a lot because of the pollution. And I don't know if you can see this on the camera. Even just looking at that building, it's like, you know, slightly smoggy at that distance. I'm sure if we were on a high up in the city, you would see it really well. But yeah, it's hazy, but not as bad as Shanghai. Shanghai, like, looked like fog in La Jolla, San Diego. It was crazy. But yeah, the AQI, I think it's like 130 today, 150. Which, if you never look at AQI, that means nothing to you, but it's like the rating is like has gone from green to yellow to red. This is in red, and it can get worse from there, but yeah, I mean, it's considered, the rankings are like healthy for, the air is healthy for everybody, unhealthy for sensitive groups. This is in the unhealthy for everybody range, and I'm not sure how much of this is like coming from China. I guess considering it's a low wind day, it's probably just coming from here in the city, I guess. I don't know. But there's a little night market here that we're frequently eating at. Well, not a night market because it's open in the morning. It's late morning right now. I think it's what, like 11? Let's see. Almost noon, 15 minutes to noon. 11:45. Yeah, no, it's you know, besides the pollution, it's very pretty. People here are super nice. It's a very pleasant place to be. Winter is supposed to be when the pollution is particularly bad, so I've honestly been impressed that the pollution has not been present so far until today. This is like we've been here for like a week, so you know, could be worse. Yeah, but this little market, just lots of like street vendors set up their little stalls. Huh? Oh, yeah, there's a gym over there where we've been going. Let's see. Well, you can see some of the street vendors. Got some nice noodles and stuff. It's pretty good. I mean, there's some good stuff here, and it's cheap. Like, it's not like Thailand cheap, but it's like in the $2 to $4 range for a meal here at this street market, which, you know, for what you get is good. Lots of boba. Boba, is this boba here? It's some kind of tea. Lots of boba here in Taiwan, and a couple of boba chains that we have in the US are from here, like Kung Fu Tea. This is one you'll recognize if you drink boba from San Diego, and it's, you know, headquartered here, popular here. So that's cool to see, like the homeland of boba. And Taiwan is, you know, I don't know how much you know, but it's claimed by the CCP of China. Taiwan does not recognize itself as part of China. It claims, I don't know if it like officially claims to be an independent country, or if they like technically don't say that to appease China or something like that, but it operates as an independent country. It's a thriving democracy, high like on democracy indexes, free speech, you know, all that good stuff. Just, you know, from the perspective of someone who likes freedom and human rights and stuff, it's a great country. And we are going to this restaurant, which is a little vegan buffet. So, Marisa, I'm gonna take another lap and just show off another street or two, and then I'll come eat. I would just film inside the restaurant, but I'm not really sure what people, like how comfortable people are with being filmed or not. I haven't really tested that yet. Have you gotten a sense?
Yeah, I think they're generally fine with it.
Okay, cool. Oh, the desserts here are really interesting. They're like shaved ice with like, you know, normal stuff like fruit and boba, but also like red beans, like noodles on top, like syrupy fruits, but it's all the beans, and taro, which is kind of like a sweet potato kind of thing. So it's the taro and beans that are unusual, but honestly really good. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, like look at this. Look at all those beans. I had one like this the other day. It's shaved ice with just a bunch of different, like 4 different types of beans. And it was like, yeah, it's good. Okay, I'm gonna do another lap and I'll meet you in the restaurant. Okay. Yeah, but definitely like Taipei. I think it seems like a nice place to live. You know, besides if it's the case that there are many days like this in the winter, then that's a bummer. Besides the pollution in the air, which is a big factor, you know, that's not a small thing. Besides that, I mean, it seems fantastic. And it's a wealthy country, like first world, you know, standing. Quite developed and clean drinking water from the taps and stuff, which is a luxury. When you travel in the developing world, you come to really appreciate clean tap water that you can just drink. This is kind of the main road over here, like more businesses and stuff. They have a nice metro system here too, which is of course great. Oh, scuba, that's cool. Looks like a gym. There's a gym in there. I didn't know there was a gym there. Looks like Japanese food. So here's the wide street. Yeah, it's interesting because it's a big city, but I think it's pretty like spread out in terms of like just, you know, these buildings are, you know, pretty tall. I mean, I don't know how many stories that would be, but it seems like it's just this kind of for miles. It's not as much like, you know, 2-story houses and then a dense center. It's just like this spread. And I think that seems like kind of how it is in East Asia. Like, you know, that's how Tokyo was, just like, not so much like a downtown Tokyo and then suburbs. It was more like just pretty dense for miles and miles. So, but it's nice because they develop it like Tokyo, if you remember there, like where it feels fairly nice and residential even in the middle of a major city, because it's pretty like human friendly at any given point. So quite pleasant. Like I said, everyone's really nice. The food's good. It's cheaper than I thought it would be. It's, you know, it's not quite developing world prices, but it's, you know, at a restaurant where, you know, instead of the street food, it's probably in like the $6-7 for a meal. And it's like, yeah, not bad. And then of course the street food is, you can just eat that and it's good. And I'm not really sure about the regulations, but being in a country that is actually has, you know, like a first world economic status with regulations and protections and things, I assume that there's like more food regulations for their street food. I eat street food anywhere I go, but I feel even better doing it here. All right, well, there's your little tour of my neighborhood. And yeah, let me try to show you what's in this restaurant. Hopefully it won't be rude to film, but here, give me a second. So this is where, so it's all vegetarian, I think all vegan, but it's good stuff. Okay, so yep, there's Taipei, just a taste, and I hope you enjoyed. So nothing too exciting, but you said you wanted a little neighborhood tour, so there you go.